Germany is a Western European country with a population of 80,680,351 people. Its GDP per capita is $48,190. Iran is a developing country in the Middle East with a population of 80,043,146 people. Iran's GDP per capita is $18,136. Both countries are now around 80 million in population, but Iran has seen exponential growth since the 1960s. In the 1960s, Iran had a fertility rate of about 6 births per woman, and this continued well into the 1980s during the Iraq-Iran War. During the Iran-Iraq War, Iran saw a great increase in population growth. This is because the leaders of the country saw great advantages in having a large population. They encouraged early marriages and suspended the country's family planning program. At this time, women were given less educational rights and food subsidies were given to families with newborn babies. Germany, on the other hand, can credit their population growth to influxes of immigrants. World War II devastated Germany with a population loss of 7 million people. In order to combat economic depression, Germany welcomed formerly expelled Germans as well as immigrants of other European countries. Population growth rate in Germany also increased in 1990 due to the reunification of East and West Germany. Germany can credit their most recent population growth to welcoming refugees of Syria and many other Middle Eastern countries. Today, both countries are acknowledging a declining population growth rate. Iran's fertility rate is now at 1.83 and Germany's is at 1.44. Both countries are below the replacement rate of 2.1. With its low birth rates and its low death rates, Iran would be considered in stage 4 of the demographic transition. Iran's population is expected to peak around 2050, and then the negative growth rate will begin to catch up. In August of 2014, Iranian leaders proposed a plan to increase fertility rates and prevent population decline. This plan would block information and access to any contraceptives and cut funds to the current family planning program. There was also a bill proposal that would call for employers to prioritize hiring men with children and married men without children over women with children. These bill proposals have caught the attention of human rights organizations and the media. There has not yet been a decision on these proposals. Germany would be considered in stage 5 of demographic transition with its very low birth rates and low death rates. Germany's population growth is projected to decline even further. In order to encourage an increase in fertility rate, German employees are entitled to up to 24 months of parental leave. Furthermore, they may even receive an allowance if they plan on taking care of the child immediately after birth and not working or only working part-time. Projections say that even with a slight increase in fertility, in addition to immigration, the population of Germany would still drop 10 million people to 74.5 million in 2060. And if fertility rate remains at 1.4, the population would decrease nearly 20 million to 64.7 million by 2060. If Germany and Iran do not solve their fertility rate declines, they will see massive losses in population size.